Member Banks?
Here.
Member Eder?
Here.
Member Loeffler-Kemp? Here. Member Lofald? Here. Member McCassell?
Here.
I'm here, and Member Williams?
Here.
And Superintendent Magus?
Here.
Assistant Superintendent Bonds?
Present.
Perfect, that rounds that out.
Thank you. And we're here, we have one agenda item tonight, board members, and I know that for some of us, the Duluth News Tribune's purchase happened, during our last kind of term, and we're here tonight. We're going to listen to Brian Brown, who is our facilities manager, director, and we welcome him to our board meeting tonight to share a little bit about this RFP number 13 for the DNT demo services. And I just want to share with board members that we will be getting more updates. I know this seems like a kind of like a quick meeting on this topic for a vote. And that's why we're here tonight, is because our community of the whole meeting, we do not take action. So this needs a vote. And we just thought that it was beneficial if we can give approval tonight so that this process with all the moving pieces about getting the workers and the contract and the approvals started, then the rest of our work for the Duluth News Tribune, which we should stop calling it the DNT building. We need to create an acronym for it. So that's your job too in the next weeks. But so I invite to the table, and maybe Superintendent Magus or Assistant Superintendent Bonds wants to fed out a little bit of what I shared. But it was important for me to know that with this coming to us before we've really even dived deeper into the facility and what's going on there, we will be doing that, and we're trying to find a day. Today would have been okay, but we have a full committee of the whole meeting as it was. So we're looking for another opportunity to come before the board in somewhat of a work session like this to hear from all of us on the Duluth News Tribune's demolition and build out.
Thank you. And just a reminder to the board too, that with our new audio system, as close as we can speak to the mic and making sure that we're speaking loud into the mic, it helps our online viewers and know what's going on for our recorded meetings as well. But if we think about the building formerly known as the D&T building, we think about the great value that we got in, the great value we had with the purchasing a 64,000 square foot building for $600,000 was a great price. We knew that there was work to be done, and there's a lot of work that's being done for planning. Assistant Superintendent Bonds is working with all of the key stakeholders on what that process will look like, and sometimes there's different vying for space based on what people are wanting or needing, and we'll be sharing more down the road about what those spaces will look like. But in the meantime, if you think about it, that the Duluth News Tribune, when they were using it, they used it for their own purposes, and we knew we kind of had to create a blank slate upon which we would be drawing new plans. And so really the demolition is part of that clearing of the slate of things that were in the building already so that it could be prepared for further development. And so that's kind of the way I see it, is this is giving us a nice, fresh, clean piece of paper upon which we can do the additional work. And so Executive Director Teresa Severance was working with Facilities Manager Brown, and he has our RFP recommendations.
All right. Basically, we sent out RFP to 12 different contractors. We got response back from 2 of them. Found out that most of the contractors teamed up, so they decided to go with one team. They're on the one team. And this is just for the first round of demo. Basically, we want to tear the ceilings out because it's all suspended ceiling. We want to take the carpet off the floor and gut out the bathrooms so we can see what we have to work with. It's really important. The ceilings, there's some ceilings that are like 14 foot high, and they got a 9-foot suspended ceiling, so we need to get above that so we know what direction we're going to be running our piping, our wiring, all the heat stuff. So a very simple demo project with the 2 bids we got. Both companies are very well respected, and we went with the lowest contractor for a recommendation.
And I know those contractors were listed on our board book, but can you share those with?
Sure, it's Donald Home Construction. They came in at 138, 128. And Intercon Group, they came in at 139, 650. And our recommendation is to go with Donald Home Construction.
And not to carry on too deep of a discussion, but can you explain again what teamed up meant? When you said you sent out to 12 different contractors?
We had 12
got two
different
responses.
contractors come in, and because of the scope of work, because there's carpeting that has to be, there's some contractors that just do plaster tear out, or some that do just ceilings and lighting. So they kind of teamed up and made a team of the different contractor groups. Because these two are the biggest contractors, there'll be a carpet demo person from one contractor that's teamed up with Donald Home. There'll be the lighting, different things like that. That's basically what it is. It just, instead of having them to try and go out and find somebody to do, if one contractor does mainly flooring and have to go out and try and find somebody that does ceiling demo and bathroom demo, this way it just works better if they all work together as a team, so.
And just a reminder, board members too, try to keep your mic or your nameplate away from your mic so I can see. I don't see any lights, so, yeah, this water bottle, whose water bottle?
Sorry, that's mine. Thank you.
Member Loeffler Kemp.
Just a quick question. Is Don Home,
That mic has to be close.
thank you, is Don Home a union construction
Yes,
company?
yes.
I-
They also do some work, we have them do work for us already on different projects. So like I said, both these contractors are very good, responsible contractors, so.
Yeah, I thought I
And they're
remembered
both,
them
they're
from
they're both union.
a different project. Great, thank you.
Member Zadowski and then Member Banks.
Oh, how many RFPs did you send out, or how many folks did you send this to?
We
did you say?
invited 12 different
12.
contractors,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
And then Member Banks.
Thank you. Because ISD 709 is a diversity, equity, and inclusion organization, can you share with us whether or not this construction company has that as a plan for hiring folks of color in this process, or do you know that?
I know that both companies do have minority contractors or construction workers working for them, yes.
Member Derogator?
Oh, okay, sorry, zoned there for a minute. Okay, so I'm excited to see that we're moving forward with the new build-out, and this is the first step, of course, is looking at tearing everything out so we can get a good idea. Do we have an idea of a budget, and is this fitting within, is this what we expect, like, moving forward? How are we thinking of, I just want to know, is there a plan, we have a budget, and then this is sticking within the budget that we have?
Yes, we do. Our construction manager, ICS, has created the budget for us, or what we expected to spend, and this falls right into place with what we're looking at.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Member Loeffler Kemp.
Yeah, and we've worked with ICS in the past.
Yes, yep,
You might want to review that. Yeah.
yes. We've worked with them. I know the Duluth School District has worked with them quite a bit. I worked with ICS in St. Cloud for many years and in Fridley for many years, so.
So I'm looking for a motion to approve RFP number 318 for the DNT demo services.
So move.
Do I have a second?
Second, okay.
So Member Eater seconds, Member Loeffler Kemp's, no.
1 second.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't see it in here, so.
And we don't have to read the actual RFP, right? We can just,
No.
yeah, we don't need, okay.
are all written on already, so.
I inadvertently put it in my folder instead of yours. Sorry about that.
Thank you, no problem. So,
So the motion was made by Member Eater.
Okay.
It was seconded by Member Loeffler Kemp.
okay, thank you.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of approval, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries 7-0. So thank you.
Thank you very
Ms.
much.
Now I'm looking for a motion to adjourn. Member Banks makes the motion. Member Mike Sell seconds. All those in favor of adjournment, say aye. Aye. Opposed?